Are you holding Iraqi dinars right now? If you are, you need to stop everything and listen to this. There's breaking news that could change everything for dinar holders. We're talking about a 7-day window that just opened up. And if you miss this deadline, you might be out of luck. I know this sounds intense, but stay with me because I'm going to break down everything you need to know. The rumor mill has been spinning for months about exchange rates and redemption windows. But today we're getting reports about something much more concrete. Multiple sources are talking about a confirmed new rate for the Iraqi dinar. And they're saying holders have exactly 7 days to take action. Now, before we dive deep into this, let me be clear about something. The dinar investment world is full of speculation and rumors. Some turn out to be true, others don't. But what makes this different is the specific timeline we're hearing about. 7 days is not a lot of time to figure out your next move. So whether you're a long-time dinar holder or someone who's been watching from the sidelines, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through what we know, what we don't know, and most importantly, what you should be thinking about right now. Let's start with what's being reported about this 7-day window. According to multiple sources in the dinar community, there's been an official announcement. This announcement supposedly comes from banking authorities or exchange centers. They're saying that current dinar holders have a limited time to exchange their currency. The window opens now and closes in exactly 7 days. After that deadline, the exchange rate could change dramatically. Or worse, the opportunity to exchange at the current rate could disappear entirely. Now here's where things get interesting about the new rate. The reports suggest that this isn't just a small adjustment. We're talking about a significant change in the value of the Iraqi dinar. Some sources are mentioning rates that would be life-changing for holders. But remember, these are still reports and rumors at this stage. The Iraqi dinar has been the subject of speculation for years. People have been buying and holding dinars hoping for a major revaluation. This is often called an RV in the dinar community. The idea is that Iraq's economy will stabilize and grow. And when that happens, their currency should increase in value too. It makes sense on paper, but the reality has been much more complicated. Iraq has faced years of political instability and economic challenges. The country has been rebuilding after conflicts and dealing with oil market changes. All of these factors affect the value of their currency. So when we hear about sudden exchange windows and new rates, it's natural to be both excited and cautious. Let me break down what typically happens with these types of announcements. First, you'll see the news spread quickly through dinar forums and social media. People start sharing screenshots of supposed official documents. Phone calls are made to various exchange centers and banks. Some people report that their contacts have confirmed the information. Others say they can't get any verification at all. This creates a lot of confusion and mixed signals in the community. The challenge is figuring out what's real and what's just another false alarm. Over the years, there have been many similar announcements that didn't pan out. Dates came and went with no changes to exchange rates or redemption windows. This has made many dinar holders skeptical of new reports, but it's also made others more desperate to not miss out if something is actually happening. So what should you actually do if you're holding dinars right now? The first step is to try to verify the information independently. Don't just rely on forum posts or social media shares. Contact banks or currency exchange services directly. Ask them specifically about Iraqi dinar exchanges and any recent policy changes. If there really is a 7-day window, legitimate financial institutions should know about it. They should be able to give you clear information about procedures and requirements. If you can't get confirmation from official sources, that's a red flag. It doesn't mean the reports are definitely false, but it means you need to be extra careful. Another thing to consider is the logistics of actually exchanging dinars. Even if there is a new rate available, where would you go to exchange them? Most regular banks in the United States don't deal with Iraqi dinars. You typically need to work with specialized currency dealers. These dealers often have their own requirements and procedures. Some might ask for proof of where you got the dinars. Others might have minimum amounts they'll exchange. And many charge significant fees for their services. If you're supposed to exchange within 7 days, you need to know these details right now. You can't wait until the last minute to figure out the process. Let's also talk about the financial reality of dinar investments. Many people have put significant amounts of money into dinars over the years. Some have invested money they could afford to lose. Others have put in money they really needed for other things. If you're in the second category, these announcements can create a lot of stress. The fear of missing out can make people make rushed decisions. But it's important to step back and think clearly about your situation. Ask yourself what you originally expected when you bought dinars. Were you planning to hold them for years? Did you have a specific target for when you'd consider selling? How much of your overall savings are tied up in dinars? These questions can help you make better decisions about what to do now. Remember that currency investments are always risky. Even if Iraq's economy improves, that doesn't guarantee a specific return on dinar investments. Exchange rates are affected by many factors beyond just economic growth. Government policies, international relations, and global market conditions all play a role. So while it's natural to hope for big returns, it's important to be realistic too. Now let's address some red flags you should watch out for. If someone is pressuring you to exchange your dinars immediately, be suspicious. Legitimate financial opportunities don't usually come with high-pressure tactics. If you're being asked to pay fees up front before any exchange happens, that's concerning. Real currency exchanges typically deduct their fees from the final amount, not up front. If someone is asking for your personal financial information over the phone or email, be very careful. Scammers often use currency exchange excitement to steal personal data. If the only way to access this exchange opportunity is through a specific person or company, that's a warning sign. Legitimate currency markets are accessible through multiple channels. Another red flag is if the story keeps changing. First you hear 7 days, then it becomes 10 days, then it's extended again. Real deadlines from financial institutions don't typically move around like this. So what's the most likely reality here? Based on years of similar announcements in the dinar community, this is probably another false alarm. That doesn't mean you should ignore it completely, but it means you should be very careful about making major financial decisions based on unverified reports. If you decide to investigate this opportunity, do it safely. Don't send money to anyone you don't know and trust. Don't give out your personal information to unverified sources. Don't make decisions based on pressure or fear of missing out. Instead, take time to research and verify everything you can. Contact multiple sources and see if their information matches up. Look for official announcements from Iraqi government sources or major financial institutions. Check with currency exchange services you've worked with before. The bottom line is that real financial opportunities usually don't come with 7-day deadlines and urgent pressure. If the Iraqi dinar is going to increase in value significantly, it will probably happen over time with plenty of advance notice. Major currency changes are usually announced well in advance through official channels. They don't typically appear first on forums or social media. So while it's understandable to be excited about the possibility of finally seeing returns on dinar investments, approach this situation with caution. Take the time to verify information before making any decisions. And remember that no investment is guaranteed, no matter how convincing the reports might sound. So here's where we stand with this 7-day exchange alert. We've got reports circulating about a new rate and a limited redemption window, but we don't have solid verification from official sources yet. This could be the real deal, or it could be another false alarm like we've seen before. My advice is to stay informed but stay cautious. If you're holding dinars, don't panic and don't make rushed decisions. Take the time to verify any information through legitimate financial institutions. And remember that real opportunities don't usually come with high-pressure deadlines. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Have you been able to verify any of this information with banks or exchange services? Are you planning to take any action based on these reports? Share your thoughts and experiences with the community. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps other dinar holders find this information when they're searching for answers. And make sure to subscribe if you want to stay updated on currency news and investment discussions. I'll be monitoring this situation and will update you if any verified information comes to light. Until then, stay safe with your investments and don't let fear of missing out drive your financial decisions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.